Hey guys, it's Greg. I think that maybe I've found a possible Mandela effect. Uh, this movie, I bought a copy of this movie, and here's the case. It's Dirty Harry, Dirty Mary, Crazy Larry. Now, I watched this movie all through the 70s. It came on all the time. My favorite color is the color of the Charger that you just saw. It's a 1969 Dodge Charger RT 440. One of the reasons that is my favorite color is because I love this movie and I love that car. That car was yellow. That color yellow. When I bought this movie, it was green. Like Granny Apple green. A real light color green in the movie. I bought this movie like 7 or 8 years ago. And at first it pissed me off because I wanted to see my yellow Charger. And the first thing that came to mind was maybe they couldn't get the color right when they digitally remastered it and they had to make it the green color. But when there's a scene where they're changing cars from the Impala to the Charger, they show the Charger, but beside it there's a lady holding us or in front of a sign that is yellow. So they can do yellow. So it wasn't that. Now this car is green. And like we talk about with the Mandela effect, it's a subtle change. You know, looks like it could be yellow, but it's not. It's green. And there are scenes where it looks like it might be yellow. But there's the thing, you can tell this car's green, but there is one scene in this movie where they hit a truck and they keep going. And the farmer climbs out of the truck and a police car comes down and he asks, "Did a Charger do that?" He said, "I don't know. All I saw was a yellow flash." Okay? So there's residuals even in the movie, but I went looking online at images. There are die-cast cars for this car. And on the cardboard, they always make the car like that, but the cardboard's always like this. And they paint the picture of the car. The car's green in the drawing. So, this may not be a big deal, Mandela effect, to a lot of people. Maybe a lot of people don't even know about this movie. But to me, through the 70s, this movie was a big damn deal. And my favorite color is the color of that Dodge Charger that you just saw before I came in to the video. That yellow. That's my favorite color. And the reason that is my favorite color is because of that car. And that car was in that movie. So, I don't know. But I'll be back after these clips. By the way, you may want to adjust the volume a little bit. I'm not going to fool with editing this volume. I hate doing the editor with the audio. So just turn the TV down a little bit. I recorded this off the TV with my Canon. And had to turn the surround system up. So it's loud. Alright, guys. See you on the other side.
Fuel left.
I'll kill him. I'll kill him. There she is. Hey, Deke. Take the money and the radio first, huh? Then we'll get the tools. Come on.
Hey! Did a Dodge Charger do that?
Yeah, or I think so. All I saw was a yellow flash.
That way?
Yeah. Hey!
So, guys, do we have a Mandela effect here? I don't know. I just know that that car is not right. And I know that that color green is a Dodge color. You could have got Superbirds in that color. Of course, that was 70. But it was a Dodge color. So it's just like everything else. It's a subtle change. Just enough to make you say, well, I don't really remember it. I remember. That car was yellow. I grew up watching that movie. I was born in 69. The movie came out in 74. And then they kept putting it on TV a few years later. All right. Now, I lived during the time when you saw Dodge Chargers, Plymouth Roadrunners, Chevelles, 55 Chevys riding down the street every day. In the 70s, those cars weren't that old, and everybody still had them. Actually, when I went to high school in the 80s, everybody still had them. You know? Everybody drove their dad's old hot rod. So, my favorite color is the color that you saw in those very first Chargers. That color yellow. It's always been my favorite color, and it's because of this movie and the car that was in it. And now, you know, at first, like I said, I thought that, well, it's just a thing that when they digital remastered it, they couldn't get the yellow right. But then at the swap meet, you see a yellow sign, and the Charger's sitting right there beside it. So, don't give me that they can't get the yellow right. Is this the new Mandela effect? I don't know. I'm just going to call it a possible. The thing is, there's probably not enough people to verify it. I I don't know how well known this movie is. I know my dad remembers that it was yellow. I remember it being yellow. I don't know how many people have seen this movie. I always Susan George was one of my boyhood sexy chicks. You know what I mean? You know, like Lindsay Wagner and uh, Farrah Fawcett and Jacqueline Smith, and Susan George was in there with them. You know, so growing up, you had your boy sexy chicks. You know, Pinky Tuscadero. You know, but I don't know how many people know about this movie. I don't know how many people can verify this. So I don't know if it's a Mandela effect. But if it is, it's an anchor effect for me. Because I know that car was yellow. Alright, guys. If you've seen this movie and you can verify it, please let me know. Please. Because it's driving me crazy. Alright, guys. Have a good one. Please be good to everyone else. And take care, guys.